How to buy on Flippa. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at Flippa.com. Flippa.com is a private online marketplace where you can buy online businesses. So without further ado, if you've signed up as a buyer, then this is the page that you will come to after you have filled in a few minor personal details, such as your name, the country that you're living in, and some contact information. So right here it says, let's set up your profile and we will show you assets and businesses that perfectly match your criteria. And this should take about 2 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on begin onboarding. So this page basically says our tips for getting the best experience. The more honest your answers, the better your matches will be. It also says provide useful information so that sellers can assess your fit for their business. And also, after you have finished, you will get access to off-market deals and unique deal insights. So that's fantastic. We'll just go down to the bottom right-hand side and tap on continue. So the first thing they ask is, why are you looking for an online business? So depending on what your reasons are, you can just tap any one of the options that you are seeing right over here. So you may be looking for a side hustle, as it says just over here. It also gives you the option of, I'm looking for my next entrepreneurial venture, or I represent a company or fund and we are buying a portfolio of assets. So depending on what it is that you'd like to select, you can just click on it, and once you've clicked on it, it will be highlighted just on the left hand side over there, as you can see. We can now move on to the next part of this quiz. It says, would you consider investing in businesses rather than buying? So if you would rather take your money and invest in a business and not actually own the business, then you will have to click yes over here. And if you would prefer to purchase a business and spend your money on actually purchasing the business, taking that responsibility, you can click on no right over there. So the next thing is they want to know if you are an accredited investor. Now, if you are not familiar with what an accredited investor is, there is a little icon right over here, and they tell you exactly what you need to know. So if you're unfamiliar, you can just read through that, and it'll tell you exactly what an accredited investor is. So I'm going to tap on no, and then at the bottom of the page, I'm going to tap next. The next page that you find here says, tell us more about your experience running an online business. So right over here, you have the option to select how many businesses you currently own. So depending on however many businesses you currently own, you can just select that. And I'm going to select one. Thereafter, it asks what type of business do you have experience with, and then you can just put in whatever it is that you want to put in over there. So I'm going to choose these first three options, and then I'm going to tap on next, the bottom right hand side of the screen. Then it says, what business models are you interested in? Then you can select everything that applies to you right over there, and we can then tap on next in the bottom right hand side of the screen. Then it says, what industries are you interested in? Then you can now select whatever applies to you. So whatever the case may be, food and drink, education, automotive. And then on the bottom right hand side, again, you can just tap on next right over there. So right over here, you will now have the option to choose how many businesses you're looking to buy, and we can just say just the one and only, and then you can tap on next in the bottom right hand side. What is your overall acquisition budget? So basically they want to know how much you actually have to spend. I'm going to put $1,000 in here and tap in next. This is important because you need to know how much you actually have to spend, and if you are going to look at businesses that are out of your budget, you're wasting your time. It now says, what is your preferred deal size? So right over here, we are going to put in a $100 as a minimum and a $1,000 as a maximum. And it says, for your preferred deal size, will you require financing? I'm going to say no, and we can then just tap on next. Do you have a preferred seller location? And really, you can just say all, or you can choose a specific area, and we can just tap on next. Then it says, lastly, add a photo and description. This helps create credibility and trust. So you go through this process right here. It says, what kind of photo do I need? It says something that represents you or your company. And then it gives you some sizes, some size recommendations right over there. So once you've done that, you can then go down. You can either toggle on or off to hide your last name, and then you can enter a description. It says here, I'm a digital asset investor looking to purchase a revenue generating e-commerce business in the fashion industry. So this is basically just a description about you or your company. So once you've done that, you can just tap on next in the bottom right hand side over here. And then you will find yourself on this page right over here. So basically, as you go down, they ask you if you would like first access, and you can read about first access on this page. Basically, you get the deals that are coming onto the marketplace. You get notifications first before anyone else does. In actual fact, you get them 21 days before anybody else gets them. So right over there, you can tap on the subscribe now if you do want to, and then you can read more about this right over here on this page. If you don't want to subscribe now to this feature, you can go all the way down to the bottom, and on the right hand side you can tap on skip and complete, and then you will jump onto this page, and this is their home page. So there's a lot of bits and pieces that they're actually offering over here. So you can browse the top online businesses. There are a bunch over there. You can get a fast start under $2,500. These are beginner sites, side hustles, and new apps to kickstart your digital journey. And then there are collections right over here. And then there's some other bits and pieces. So you can go through here and you can actually have a look at what is actually available right here on this page, this home page. But what we're going to get into is actually looking to actually buy something. So over here it says example, a fitness blog or a Shopify store. So let's jump in here and look for a fitness blog. And what we're going to do then is tap on search right over there. And then you will get onto this page right over here. So it says search online businesses for sale. So right over here, you have a bunch of options. So let us get straight into it. You can, first of all, create an alert on this particular search. So if something new comes up on this search, or that would come up in the search, you can then get an alert and you can be one of the first people to know. Then again, there's the 21-day offer that they have, but we're going to scroll straight past this, and right over here we can now see that there are actually businesses here that are listed. So it says right over here, a profitable bodybuilding and fitness blog established in 2012. So you can then tap on view listing, and then what it'll basically give you is a bunch of details. So that is what the site is selling for. And it also gives you your monthly profit. It also gives you the age of the website and the profit multiplier, the revenue multiplier, your profit margin, and your page views per month. Now, yes, this all looks very, very nice. However, for almost $500,000, that is quite a fair amount of money. So let us just go back and let us jump into some filters so we can filter it down to our budget. On the left hand side here, you have your filters. So first of all, you have your keyword, which we've already entered right over there. And then we can go down and we can look at the listing status. So it's either to buy, off market, or to invest. And then the revenue generating. So we can either tap on yes, so to show the businesses that are generating revenue, or no, that are not. And then first access, those are the businesses that you will find if you've signed up for the first access. Then the asset type, so it's either websites and online businesses, Amazon stores, iOS apps, Android apps, domains, or other. You can then have a look at the website types. Now, right over here, you have blogs, reviews, forum, communities, e-commerce, drop shipping, and so forth. And it goes on. You can select what it is that you would actually like to look for there. Now, I think for most of us, we can have a look first of all at the price range. So let's enter in a minimum of $100 and let us put in a maximum of $1,000. We're going to keep the age, which can also change. We're going to keep it right over there. And then the profit multiplier, the revenue multiplier, the authority score, sale type, and then there are a bunch more like the seller's location, and then also it includes only verified revenue, verified traffic, and so forth. So once we have done that, you will see now that these have actually all changed to the keywords that we've put in on the left hand side and all the filters. So now you can go down and you can actually have a look at these businesses. On the top of the page right over here, you will actually see that you can change what we're looking for, and we can either say websites, apps, Amazon, FBA, other businesses, domains, or you can just say all. So let us go ahead and just leave it as all. And now we can travel down here and we can look at all of these businesses individually. Some of the things that you would like to look at is how much time it's going to take for your money to be returned to you. So you're going to have a look at the cost of the website, and then you're going to have a look at the net profit, which is per month. So this may seem like quite an inviting deal right over here. It costs $199. However, your net profit per month is £2.5, and that is a lot of money. So you kind of think to yourself, why are they selling it for $200 if they're making that per month? So what you can actually do, you can go into the listing and you can have a look at some of the other details. You can have a look at what this actually is and what they're all about. Right over here, it says Lift and Press, a rapid growing manufacturer of gym equipment, selling both direct to consumer and to businesses of all, which is supported by top fitness ranking blogs. Now, yes, so this may possibly be the actual monthly income and not the profit. So again, we want to have a look at all these stats, the page views, we want to have a look at the profit margins and so forth. I personally don't think that that is a good deal, because the information that they're providing doesn't seem like it's in line. It kind of seems like they shouldn't be selling the website for such a low price. So we can continue going down here, and I'm going to look for one that actually seems decent. And if you have a look at this one right over here, the Making Money Forum, you can see that it is selling for $450 and its net profit per month is $102. So within 4 to 5 months, depending on how you actually manage this business, you could probably make your money back, and that, I would say, is a good option to purchase. And there you go. That's how you buy on Flippa. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave us a like and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.